Manchester City are the latest Premier League club to be linked with a move to sign Nottingham Forest star Elliot Anderson. Football Insider revealed on 14th of October Anderson is Manchester United's top midfield target ahead of the January window. Meanwhile, the Mirror reported on 15th of October Man City are plotting a £75 million move for Anderson, but they are expected to face strong competition for his signature from Chelsea. It comes after Thomas Tuchel handed Anderson his England debut last month, with the 22-year-old now making 4 appearances for his country. Former Man City financial advisor Stefan Borson exclusively told Football Insider Pep Guardiola's side could offer Forest some of their young players as part of a deal for Anderson. Forest came close to signing Rico Lewis in the recent summer transfer window, but he decided to remain at the Etihad Stadium. Speaking exclusively to Football Insider about Man City's links to Anderson, Borson said, "It's a bit of an odd story because it seems to be everywhere. I wonder whether there's a release clause that people have been quite careful about, but it all seems strangely sort of certain that the fee is £75 million, that there's this interest and there's a number of clubs that are thinking about it. I know it was International Week and Anderson obviously emerged as part of that. But given what happened and what we know about with Gibbs White, it really wouldn't transpire to be a huge shock if there was a release clause. Then if there is a release clause, I think the whole picture changes because it just removes one of those elements of difficulty in a deal negotiation, unless you screw the thing up by leaking it and then saying that you are paying the release clause. I think that could be what's going on." Forest signed Anderson from Newcastle United in the summer of 2024, with the deal worth around £35 million. Man City could agree £75 million Anderson deal. Borson believes Man City could have options in the negotiations with Forest if they decide to pursue a deal for Anderson. If it's not a release clause and let's say the fee is £75 million, City can afford it as part of the investment that they're making and likely will have players going the other way in terms of young player sales, said Borson. "We know that City did have negotiations, particularly in relation to Rico Lewis in the summer. McAtee actually signed for Forest, so there's certainly players that could go the other way in the event of a deal if City wanted to do it that way. I think we'll just have to wait and see. It could just be paper talk, but it did strike me as a little bit strange the way that it's been reported." Anderson has started in all 10 of his appearances for Forest this season, with his side sitting 18th in the Premier League table.